Hello, and welcome to the stream again. It's me, Wordy Girl, and I am here. Oh, let me turn the fan off so you don't hear all that loud noise. I am here once again, and this is the second to last stop on the Oh How What a Raid Endless String. Hello, welcome in. Everyone, we should be expecting a raid shortly from OHHOW, so we will see what happens. Let's get our...
Oh, come on, Constance.
It's AJ. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Endless String, yes, hello. Lady Azulina, welcome in. We also have Lady Mapes, welcome in. Alright, so we're gonna do some sprints, probably 20 and 5 once again. Let me just...
What took you so long?
Hey, there they are. Hello. Welcome to the stream. It's OHHOW. Raiding with a party of 41. Oh, how, what a raid. Welcome in. Shout out to OHHOW. Lovely streamer. Oh, how. Streamer, riding streamer. Chill vibes. Great place. I would ask how's your stream, but I was there as well. How did you guys do with the riding and all that jazz over there? I think that it went pretty well, personally. So many redeems, says Mr. Emoji. Yes, there are a lot of redeems in my channel. Yes, so if you are a Tome Knight, you can redeem words, but also there are other fun redeems. I tried to turn some of them off because it's OHHOW, and like I told earlier on Talon's stream, my first OHHOW was very chaotic because everybody was using all their redeems, and I was like, we're not even riding. OHHOW says, I'm gonna go get some rest, have a good stream, and write loads. I wanted to show my dog on the stream, but he was hyper excited. No, that's okay. I kind of saw at the end. I was juggling things, but I saw you got up at the end. We would love to see your dog sometime, but when your dog is ready. But anyways, God bless, much success, sending prayers of love and hugs your way always. I hope you get some good rest. And you've been doing a lot as well this OHHOW, modding and streaming and all that jazz. So please do get yourself some good rest. And thank you so much for all the love. Let's see. We have Lady Azulina. I'm so sorry. Being the word count mod. Hold on, Lady Azulina. I didn't know, so I didn't give you the mod role. I'm going to give you the mod role. We have Mabes being the admin. So yeah, let me give you your mod role. And then we are going to get into sprints. During the sprints, you can exclamation point report. We are going to report our words so that Lady Azulina can count them. But if you want to just put them in the Discord, if you can't put them in Twitch or don't want to, you can always report them in the OHHOW Discord. Now, if I can find... I will actually do that while we're in the sprint so we can get started, because this is the second to last hurrah, so we have to do a lot of fun stuff and get all the stuff done. But like I said, if you are tired, please rest. If you need to take a bio break, you can. If you need to get yourself something to drink, something to eat, please do. We can do the words, but we also need to take care of ourselves. So please be sure to do that. So our first sprint is going to be 20. Have I been doing 25? No. 20. I think I did 25 at the end because how it fell. But we're going to do 20 minutes. If you would like to join us in our Discord server, my Discord server, my personal server, you can click the link that Handsome Co-host was put into the chat. That is not necessary, but we do have a lot of fun stuff. We do summer camp and all kinds of stuff in my Discord server. So, without further ado, let us get started. I'm going to mute my microphone, but if you want to chat in the chat, we can still chat. If not, no worries. We can just sprint away and try to work as much as we can. Hey, the endless string asks, is there a link for OHHOW information? Yes, if you exclamation point OHHOW, yay, thank you. What is 100 hours of writing? Well, it's just what it sounds like it is. Twitch streamers raiding into each other's channels for 100 hours. Sounds like fun, join in. And there is the website, ohhow.net. Now, this is not the big event where we stream for 100 hours, but it is the event where we stream for a long time. I feel like it's half. Is it 50 hours? I don't remember. But it is called the Weekend of Writing Wildly. And it has gone from Friday all the way to Sunday. Yes, it is 50. Okay. So the big gigantic event usually happens in November. And it's actually 100 hours, which is like a whole week, basically. And people are just raiding, sprinting, and writing for 100 hours. So there we go. Great job. You can figure out more about it at the website. And feel free to ask a mod about it. And speaking of mod, I need to quickly... and I do apologize. I was supposed to have done this already. Lady. And please tell me if I am pronouncing your name wrong, because it looks like it says Azulina. I don't know. There we go. You, however your name is pronounced, now have the mod privileges that you are supposed to have. Sorry again for that mishap there. And thank you so much for being a word mod today. Hawk is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. I did see that you contributed even before I started advertising. And thank you so much to the contributing to my Kickstarter, which I still did. I didn't even put a command there yet. I need to set a command for that. I think that there is a Kickstarter command, but it does the wrong thing because it's my old one. Thank you so much for the lurk of the one and only Creepy Pro. God bless you. God bless, much success and prayers. 11. How's your way always? I appreciate you stopping by. There it is. All right. Lisa's Kickstarter emailed me and said, hey, Wordy Girl has a new Kickstarter, and of course it sounded cool, so I'm in. Aw, that's so sweet. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I am going to interesting. Okay. Let's see. I am going to quickly try to Alright. It should work. If you exclamation point Kickstarter now, it should work. Heavily. Alright. We have about 15 minutes left in that sprint. Let's see, Kickstarter. There we go. Aaron with the 3,180 roleplay prep. Okay, that's interesting. So that is another Game of Tomes. Oops, sorry, my fan. That is another Game of Tomes redeem. So that sprint was probably 20 minutes. We could probably just use 20 minutes of productivity minutes for that. Great job on the productivity, Aaron. We've only got 16 seconds left on the sprinting clock. Time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? Let me know in the chat. Lady Azalina has a call for numbers. So, lady, you can put 20 productivity minutes for Aaron's redeem. I also see that Mochi has done 350 words. And guess what? It's so silly that I did 360 words. Lady Azalina has done 40 words and 20 minutes. Nice. Oops, I'm supposed to be doing the resting. Alright, for the resting, guys, remember to stretch. And feel free to chat. Lady Azalina says, I'm curious about those redeemed reports. Yes. If you're not familiar with Game of Tomes, basically, Game of Tomes is a challenge that happens. In fact, I can just exclamation point got. So basically, it is a challenge that happens 3 times a year, kind of like OHHOW. So there's one in April, there's one in July, and then there is the big one in November. Game of Tomes basically is where you try to write words, but there are also other things that you can do, like audio visuals and stuff like that, and there are different numbers that you can report for your house. So that's why I said Aaron's redeem wasn't just straight up words. So you can just put 20 productivity minutes for Aaron. But I was doing, it's only to redeem words. So the thing is, like I said, Game of Tomes, there are different things you can do, and they have a whole coding system of how you can report words if you weren't writing words. So that's why I said, for mine, it's fine. You can just go ahead and put 360 words for me, because I just did regular typing. Aaron was doing something else, so 3,000 something in 20 minutes. I don't think so, but you can just put 20 productivity minutes. Yes, Elhawk is a Tome Knight as well, and says yes, it's only to redeem words or word points for Game of Tomes. So basically, yes, if you are here and you're not part of Game of Tomes, you do not have to do that. in order to report your words. Just put how many words you did in the chat or how many productivity minutes you did, and Lady Ezelina will calculate those. It's only for the Tome Knights that are reporting their words to their house, because that's a whole other thing. Since I am also a Tome Knight, in addition to participating in OHHOW, that's why I have those redeems. But that's not necessary for everyone who is doing the OHHOW. I'm watching people. Good afternoon, Fair Maiden. Currently in PNW, I believe, Praise and Worship. But popping my head in real quick to wish you a blessed Sunday. Much love. God bless, much success to you. Sending prayers of love and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by. And I hope you're enjoying the praise and worship. So yes, if you're here as just part of OHHOW and you don't know what Game of Tomes is, don't worry about those redeems at all. If you are a word mod and you're trying to figure out what you should calculate, you can calculate everything as normal, but I did just put a little disclaimer for errands. You don't have to put that as words. You can just put 20 minutes of productivity there. Elhawk says, I don't even know what HOWOW is. Okay, it's time for the other side. So, Lady Ezelina, this is what I was saying. When I said Aaron, I'm talking about that. Aaron Rye has redeemed 3,000 something. I said, do not use that. Just put 20 minutes of productivity time instead, because that is something, that is how you calculate Game of Tomes points. And I said that's quite a bit much for regular words, so don't count that as words. Just put 20 minutes of productivity time so that it can still count for Aaron doing something, but it's not that many words, if that makes sense. That's all I'm saying. All right. To answer you, Elhawk, 100 hours of writing, aka OHHOW, is an event that happens the same times as Game of Tomes, which these waiting is over, but I'm just gonna explain this for a bit. So this is called the Weekend of Writing Wildly. You can't hear me? Can everybody else hear me? Is it possibly Lady Ezelina's? Yes, I'm collecting redeems for, well, okay. Lady Ezelina, I think you... Oh, I get it. All right, got it. All right, so we can start again for this next sprint. But you guys are in an ad right now, so we'll wait for the ad to be over. Alright, here we go. It's almost time for the next sprint. Alright, you guys should be back from the ads. If you're back, welcome back. It's time for the next sprint. Sorry, it's John Deeds. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How are you? Welcome in. I'm off to church. Alright, God bless, my success, sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by, and thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the service.
What took you so long?
Cheshire Pope is raiding Cheshire Pope. I don't know how you pronounce it. Welcome, welcome in to the stream. A band of Mad Hatters appears. We're all mad here. Welcome in. How are you? Welcome, welcome in. I see you were also
Associate.
writing and reading and co-working and studying. Welcome in. How are you and how is your stream? Doing well. Happy OHHOW. Thank you. Happy OHHOW to you. This is actually the second to last stop on the train, so you've joined just in time. Welcome in, everyone. Give Cheshire Pope or Cheshire Pope, I don't know how you pronounce it. Feel free to let me know how you pronounce it. Give them a follow. I have given them a follow as well. Lady Mabe says, hello, Raiders. So many amazing people. Yes, yeah, that's very interesting. Let's see. Stream was good. Working on socials today. Like social media or like something else? Were you like co-working while you're getting your social media together, or some kind of other social thing? But anyways, either way, I am glad stream was good. We are currently in the middle of a sprint. There are 4 minutes and 44 seconds left on the sprinting clock. Both work, just most call me Chesh. Yeah, I scheduled my social media graphics for the week for IG and FB. Yep, Instagram and Facebook. Awesome. Administrative tasks, very important. Great job and congratulations on setting all that stuff up. .413 on the sprinting clock for all these sprinters out there. But yes, Chesh, if you need to raid and run, feel free. But if you're sticking around, feel free to do that as well. Either way, God bless, much success, sending prayers, 11 hugs your way always, and welcome to our madness here. The fun thing is, I actually like Mad Hatter and stuff like that, so I have my own Mad Hatter hat, which I usually am in the Mad Hatter Garden in March, because of March Madness. So, I'm going to just show you guys a sneak peek of it, because I usually don't do this outside of March. Oh no! Is it an ad? Alright, I will wait until the ads are over. Yay! I'm just about to try to start a heist. Alrighty, you guys should be back from the ads. We're back. Welcome back. Elhawk has redeemed 217 words. Everybody who would like to join the heist, exclamation point heist, and a number. Try low number if you're just now starting, or try no number if you haven't really been in the chat. But yes, now that the ads are over, I'm gonna show my Mad Hatter hat. Mad Hatter hat. I also have a tea set, a nice tea set. And in March, I am the Mad Hatter, and we are in the Mad Hatter's garden. So that is nice. So when I saw your name, I said, cool. Thank you so much. Hey. Awesome teamwork! The spy team successfully snuck in, grabbed the target, and snuck out before the opposing operatives even knew what was up. Mission accomplished! Great job, everybody. Alright. And we only have 8 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. How did you guys do that sprint? Let Lady Azalina know in the chat what you did. Seven, 6, 7, 5. Alright, for those of you who are resting, do the stretching. Get some hydration. Take a bio break. Rest, rest, rest. We have 2 minutes and 51 seconds left in the resting. Lino waves as they enter the chat room, dodging the swinging blade, ducking the catapulted goose, jumping the pit of kangaroos, and sliding across the large puddle of ice to sit down, only for the chair to fall apart under their weight. Aw, man. Welcome in. I have awesomely amazing fun news. What is the news? Welcome in, by the way. And I think you were streaming earlier. How was your stream? And my water's all gone, Dino says. It was good. That's what I wanted to talk about. The amazingly fun news. I got my first backer for my original works. I have a Patreon page for supporting my books. Nice. Congratulations. And feel free to share the link in the chat. We love to support each other here. Alright, 20 minutes on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Dino says, I've been crying joyously for half an hour. Well, congratulations. Lady Zelina says we got 1,131 words in 40 minutes on the second sprint for a total of 1,881 words in 80 minutes. Great job, everybody. Yes, Dino, as I said, feel free to share links. If you are nice, Handsome will be nice regarding links. Dino says, here's what my page looks like so far. I'm still uploading pics and scanning files for world building lore notes to add to it. I put a lot of effort to make it feel professional too. Well, congratulations. I am going to follow you as well there. Everybody check out Dino's page. We have 17:17 on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Yes, so L-Hawk, basically for OHHOW, regular words are just counted as regular words. And if you do anything else besides regular words, instead of converting them into words like Game of Tomes does, it just says, tell what minutes you used, how many minutes. Just report them as minutes. Hey, it's pretty nerdy. Hello, OHHOW. Hanging for a bit before I have to switch to MagmaCon stuff. Alright, nice. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Hello, hello, pretty and nerdy, and happy OHHOW to you. God bless, my success, sending prayers, love and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by, and much success with the MagmaCon stuff as well, if and when you switch to it. Colonel 10 times, 10 stream streaks, streaking 10 times around 40 while sweating. Well, welcome in. Hopefully your workday is over. I believe it's time for the workday to be over. And hopefully you can get some rest, because I know earlier you said you were tired and you were having to work. Alright, we have 9 minutes and 11 seconds left on the clock for all these sprinters out there. I will be very quickly right back. Thank you for your patience. Hold on one moment. You can keep sprinting. Sorry about that. I had to go refill my water. I have now refilled my water. So, there is a hydrate redeem. And everyone shall hydrate.
Please remember to keep yourself hydrated. Having an agent pass out from dehydration is so uncouth.
Pretty Nerdy says coffee is a liquid, right? That's hydrating. Well, if you have coffee, sip your coffee. That's good too. Elhawk says it's more hydrating than no liquid, but much less than pretty much any other option. Yeah. A lot of the caffeine in the coffee does kind of negate it, but at least you're drinking something. And if you want coffee to be your fuel, go ahead. But, Elhawk, I will note, is the one who is responsible for that redeem. So, they have quite the authority on the matter. Water is probably one of the most hydrating things. Maybe something that hydrates better than water would be like with electrolytes in it. But you can actually add sugar and salt or honey and sea salt or something to water to make your own electrolytes. So, yeah. But like I said, coffee. People love coffee as well. Pretty Nerdy says, I never thought about making my own electrolytes. Folks on my stream know I struggle with water, but I do what I can. Yes, understandable. Some people don't like to drink plain water, and I just, in my server, had a talk about that very thing. And I was saying we could, like, it was a question of the day, like, what do you like to add to your water? Some people just like plain water. Some people like to add fruit to it. Some people like to add different things to it so that they can have better taste to it so they can drink it. So, it's up to you. But like I said, some people don't like the Gatorades that have the dye and stuff in them, but you can actually make your homemade electrolytes. Yeah, somebody said they like to add tea bag to it, and coffee grind is very similar to that answer. AJ, of course, says Ambrose raises his hand. Just give me plain hot water. Exactly. Ambrose loves plain hot water without any flavoring, without any garnish, without any lemon, without anything. 73. The sprint is over. How do you guys do that sprint? Let me know in the chat. That wasn't very much for me, but Elfin Rabbit says, I grew up in a household with a reverse osmosis filter system. Yes. AJ says, Ambrose, absolutely no lemons. Lemons are in it. Lady Azulina has spent this sprint having lunch. Yummy, yummy, yummy. during this break, be sure to stretch and hydrate. You can get a snack, you can get a bio break. You can do all that jazz. Hey, Alok has done 353 words, great job, and says, I actually worked on the project that I was supposed to be working on, not the 10 side projects I have going on. That's awesome. I know how that could be. So congratulations to that. Handsome Co-host reminds you that if you can't or would rather not report your words in stream, join the OHHOW Discord server and report them in the Add My Words Please channel. We have 1 minute left in this resting. And after this, we're probably just gonna sprint for 25 minutes and then we're gonna have to raid at the last stop on the train. Alrighty. Lady Ezelina says we got 1,149 words, 9 minutes on the third sprint for a total of 3,030 words and 89 minutes. Great job, everybody. Awesome. Now, this is the final hurrah, guys. We're just gonna do a 25-minute sprint. Here we go, 25 minutes on the clock. And let's see what we can get done. clicky, clicky. Thank you to Darth for the clicky, clicky. Welcome in, Darth. And you guys should be back from the ads. If you're back, welcome, welcome, welcome back. On the clock, we have 22:22.
To associate.
Thank you so much, Elfin Rabbit, for the follow. Much love. Angelus String says clicky, clicky. I know, one of my lights went out. It is just not plugged in. It's a battery powered light, but it can charge. So I guess it wasn't plugged in. Weird. I will go plug it in. Hold on one moment. I am back, and the light is back. Darth has a 7-stream streak. Streaking. Congratulations on the streak, and thank you for the continued support. We've got 7 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock for all you sprinters out there. Let's make this last one count. Alright, you guys should be back from the ads. If you're back, welcome back. Purdy Nerdy says, gotta run. Please record 436 words and 5 minutes for me this sprint. Thank you. Thank you so much, Purdy Nerdy. God bless, much success, sending prayers, love and hugs your way always. I appreciate you stopping by. And congratulations on the progress. We are almost done with this sprint. There's only 4 minutes and 4 seconds left. Let's hurry up and get the rest of those words in, everybody, in words and minutes. Alright. Time is up. How did you guys do that sprint? Let me know. Alrighty. Remember, everybody, it's time to bring out those words. Bring out your words. Focus for like 10 minutes, then went down a rabbit hole. Nice. I like your sleeves. Thank you. Yes.
Hey, yoo-hoo! Look at me!
Hello, hello, hello. If you are lurking, thanks so much for the lurking, but it's time to bring out your words and minutes. If you do have any words and minutes, feel free to bring them out now so that we can quickly get the tally for the stream as a whole. And I want to make sure that all Tome Knights who may be participating in Game of Tomes also get all their words in, because we are about to raid a streamer that is not a Game of Tomes Tome Knight. So we want to make sure we get all of our Tome Knight redeems in now, first here. And then, yeah, we're going to head over to the next streamer, who is Rose. I almost thought that I was modding for this one, but I suppose I'm not. Alright, well, I guess I get a little break. Alright, I see. Let's see, who else has any words? If nobody else has any words, no worries. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, chilling out with me today, hanging out with the OHHOW raid train, getting all the words and progress and all that jazz in. Congrats on any progress of your projects. Congrats on making it this far. This has been quite a time, and like we said earlier, it's 50 hours, so we've been at this for 48 hours, so that's something. Alrighty. What has been your favorite part of OHHOW this weekend of writing wildly so far? Let us know in the chat. It could be something that happened on stream, it could be something that happened in your own work when you were working on stuff, it could just be general vibes. Let us know what you're excited about or what happened that was pretty cool. Anything that made you smile or anything that gave you an idea about your project, let us know. Or you guys might just be tired like me. So if you are tired, do rest a bit. Give yourself a nice stretch. Rest those wrists, those arms, those eyes. Roll those shoulders. Yes, those are more words. Okay, yep, they are more words. Last minute words from L-Hawk, great job. So, I will just take the last moments to say, alright, we got 1,933 words in 15 minutes on the fourth sprint for a total of 4,963 words in 104 minutes. Whoa, great job. And if we do count those 22 words, it'll be 1,955, I believe. Let's see. Yes, this is the final count. Thank you for being a word mod. Alright, God bless, much success to everybody. Sending prayers at love and on your way always. And remember of OHHOW and O-Raid. We are about to raid. Do copy this raid. Chant that Handsome Ghost. Just put into the chat to let the last streamer know that we are on the way. And it is Rose Even Star, I believe, who we are raiding. Rose, where are you? Rose. There we go. And we are at the top of the hour. God bless, much success to all. Sending prayers, love, and hugs your way always. I appreciate you all stopping by. Thanks to everyone who helped to make this possible. Thanks to all the mods. Thanks to all the people who helped to write all the words, all the minutes, and all the love. And I love you guys so much. And I thank you guys so much for making this OHHOW great. Have a blessed one. And be sure to give all the hype and hype to Rose. Here we go. Bye.